Today, I'm going to talk about all the different monthly promotions you can run to your list that can put money in your pocket. By the way, if you like videos on how to grow your customer list and build a real brand, then subscribe to my channel below as I have new videos each week.
It's the Morning Marketing Machine, here to grow your e-commerce business with proven marketing strategies and tactics, so you can run your business with machine-like precision. My name is Douglas Levin. Let's dive in.
Hi, my name is Douglas Levin, and I built a 20,000 person messenger list ahead of the launch of our first product, which led to 20,000 in monthly sales within our first 3 months of launch. I also have a link to a free cheat sheet below with tips on how to take control over your e-commerce income. Not sure how to take advantage of your list and turn them into buyers each month? Or maybe you're looking to get started and just want to start getting people on your list and don't even know that part. It's really always about the list. When companies are bought, when they're sold, it's always about that list. It answers the question of like, how much money can I make? Because now I have access to an audience that knows, likes, and trusts you, right? So there's a lot of different ways to do it. Today, I wanted to talk to you about 6 different ways to do it. So the big thing to understand with these 6 ways is that there's going to be a spectrum, right? So you're going to always have to balance the idea of quantity versus quality. So the 6 different ones I'm going to talk about today are on different ends of the spectrum. You're going to balance, do you want a lot of people that, like a lot of leads, right? A lot of quantity, but they're not really as much of a quality? Or do you want less quantity leads, but hopefully they're more quality leads that lead to a sale, right? So you kind of have to balance that. Like nothing's ever perfect, right? So you have to look at it from that perspective, and that's what these are as well. So the first one we're going to talk about is a basic giveaway. So this is on the far end of the quantity spectrum. So with this kind of a promotion, what you're saying is that I want to get a lot of leads. So I want a higher quantity, but they're probably not going to be as quality of a lead, right? So you're going to get a lot more leads, but because of that, and the quality is going to be so low, you need to make sure that your cost per acquisition in terms of leads is a lot cheaper, because yeah, you may get leads at say 10, 15, 20 cents, but if only 1 out of 10 of them are actual real leads, then you have to multiply that number by times 10 to get your real number. So yeah, you can brag that you're getting leads for 10 cents, but it doesn't lead anywhere, then who cares? So understand that part of it. You gotta start to budget accordingly as you go through that. So this could be something in terms of, if I'm talking about it from a giveaway perspective, it could be something as simple as enter your chance to win X, right? And usually whenever I'm trying to do some kind of giveaway, then what I'll do is make sure that it's something over $100, $150, something along those lines. So it really draws interest. And the other part of it is you also want to make sure it aligns with your audience, like your niche specifically, because it's something like if you were to just say, oh, well, I'm going to get all these people on my list because I'm going to give them an iPad. Well, how does that really align with your audience? If you're selling Nike shoes or something like that, or like I don't know, like a pillow, then does an iPad really help with that? I mean, it's not who you're trying to target in terms of your ideal customer. So you want to make sure that it's something that aligns, right? So if I was selling, like I've used the example of my drumming past in the before. So like if I was selling to drummers, then I'd maybe a good product for a giveaway might be like a brick of sticks or something, right? Because that's not really going to matter to some suburban housewife who has no interest at all in drums, but to a drummer, it's going to mean a lot, right? So you want to think about it from that perspective. And at that point, it's going to make it something that's more irresistible to them than it will be just some other thing. So you at least get a little bit better of a quality of lead. It's still not going to be what it is to the other extents, but it's at least not terrible like it could be. The next one that I'm going to talk about is a partner giveaway. So I first heard about this strategy from Trey Llewellyn, and it was in One Funnel Away Challenge from Russell Brunson and ClickFunnels. So it's been around in a lot of different forms, but the idea is basically that you're leveraging other brands' lists to build your own at no cost. So that's obviously the big plus about this, is that if you do it right, like say you're a brand that's completely starting off, you have like no money or no list or anything like that, then you can build up a list pretty big pretty quickly, like with no money, right? All it takes you at that point is getting on the phone and making some calls and doing some other things, right? So it's a great strategy in terms of that, but also remember you're leveraging other people's lists. So it's you're going to get some pushback on that, and it's also not going to completely align sometimes. Yeah, you want to make sure that you're targeting your niche. So like we get back before with the example of an iPad or a pillow or something like that. You want to, if you're selling pillows and you're going to work towards that niche, then yeah, it's going to align. If you're targeting somebody else who's selling throw rug, like a mattress or something, then it's still somewhat aligned, but it's not going to be perfect, and it's their list, not yours. So yes, you'll get the lead, and you'll get it at no cost, but it may not be someone that is your ideal customer in the end. They may not buy from you, right? So you have to understand that part of it as well. I mean, the great part of this is that there's no cost. So if say only 1 out of every 20 turn into a legitimate lead, then so what? It doesn't cost you anything, right? So at that point, you'll take all the leads you can get. Say you get 10,000 leads out of it, and only 1,000 are any good. You're still getting 1,000 leads for no money, right? So it's still, at the end of the day, a more beneficial way of building your list, and it's a more quality lead than the giveaway, but it's still not as much of a quality lead as some of the others that we're going to talk about. And if you're liking any of this, then make sure to leave a like below. So the next one on our list is a lead magnet. So this can be any type of lead magnet. It can be like an infographic, a case study, or like a top 10 list, those kinds of things. You're basically giving your ideal customer something of value, something that's helping them with one of their problems for free as incentive to get on your list, right? If we're talking about it from this perspective, it's something digital, like some kind of an info product where it's not an actual cost to you. Yes, obviously you either created that piece of content or you outsourced it and got a VA or someone else to create that for you, but it's not something that costs you anything, right? So you're able to give that to them, and then they're valuing that enough that they're going to get onto your list, right? So you're giving away that piece of information, and at that point you can start to nurture that relationship. So it's a more quality lead than just a giveaway, because when you think about it in terms of that perspective, all right, so a giveaway, I just want to win something. I don't really care at all about your brand or anything else relating to do with you. I just want to win that thing. And the same thing with a partner giveaway. I just want to win that thing, and then maybe I'll stick around, right? But with a lead magnet, it's a higher quality of lead because you're helping them to solve a problem. You're not giving them a chance to win something. You're saying, hey, here's some information because I know you've got this problem with X, and here's a solution, right? And now you're starting to build that relationship with them where you can nurture them along the way and hopefully turn that lead into a buyer, right? So it's a higher quality than the first two that I talked about. The next one on the list is a quiz lead magnet. So this is similar to the lead magnet that we were talking about just a little bit ago. The difference is with this one, you're basically segmenting them a little bit more because you're making them go through a quiz. So because they're going through a quiz, there's going to be some drop off, right? But that also means that the lead is going to be a higher quality, because if they made it all the way through and they didn't drop off, then they're more interested, right? Whatever that lead magnet is that you gave them, they're really, really interested if they made it through that friction, right? At that point. So it's a higher quality lead than the lead magnet, definitely a higher quality lead than the other two. And it's more of a chance that you could turn them into a buyer than the other options that I was just talking about. So the next one on our list is a holiday promotion. So this is a more targeted one towards your existing list so that you can get them to buy from you because it's a promotion. So you're targeting them for just simply for a buy at this point. It's a higher quality than the others that we're saying because but it's also going to cost a little bit more, right? Because you're targeting them to buy, right? You're not targeting them to just get on your list and nurture. So if you're, say, looking at it from the perspective of getting someone new onto your list for a holiday promotion, then at that point it's going to take a lot more to build up that buyer trust versus some of the other ones where you can get them on your list, potentially nurture them over time. Here it's a promotion, right? So you are probably going to if you were to do it as an outreach, like versus an ad or something else like that to get them onto your list and hopefully buy, it's going to cost more, right? So understand that part of it. So yes, the quality of the buyer will ultimately be a better buyer because they're going to buy. However, it's going to cost you more money than it would for other things, right? So keep that part in mind as well. And then the last one on our list is a first access list. So this is the highest quality lead that you're going to get. And what this is, it's basically like you've got someone that you're reaching out to, whether it's somebody on your existing list or you're running some kind of paid ad, and you're saying like, hey, do you want to be in line to buy this thing, right? So they are raising their hands and they're saying, I want to be notified so I can buy this thing, right? So it's the highest quality traffic that you're going to get out of the ones I'm talking about here today, because they have thought enough of your brand, of your product, that you're reaching out to them. You're not offering them some free thing. You're not offering some free information, right? All you're doing at this point is saying, hey, do you want to buy my thing in the future for this, whatever this promotion is, right? So it's a much higher quality lead. They're saying that they want to raise their hand and say, I want to pay you money, right? So at that point, it's more likely to turn into a sale than, say, a giveaway or a partner giveaway, right? But it's also going to cost a lot more because they're going to turn into a buyer versus somebody who may unsubscribe after the giveaway is over, right? So make sure that you keep in mind those aspects of the quality versus quantity spectrum like we were talking about. So in summary, there's the giveaway. That's the most quantity versus quality aspect. Partner giveaway, lead magnet, quiz lead magnet, holiday promotion, and first access, which is the most high quality of the lead magnets that we can talk about for the different promotions. So if you're looking for more tips on how to take control over your e-commerce income, then click the link in the description below for a free cheat sheet. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tips on how to grow your list and build your real brand. All right, talk to you next time.